Hello, this is Kevin Roach. This is Storytime Hour during your time in your house. But this time I'm going to be reading a kid's book. A lot of you know that I like scary things, but I didn't always like scary things. But I like to think that it started with a little book called The Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything. This was one of my favorite books as a kid, totally kid friendly, and I'm going to read it for you now. Oh, and it's by Linda Williams and illustrated by Lloyd. Once upon a time, there was a little old lady who was not afraid of anything. One windy afternoon, the little old lady left her cottage and went for a walk in the forest to collect herbs, spices, nuts, and seeds. She walked so long and so far that it started to get dark. There was only a sliver of moon shining through the night. The little old lady started to walk home. Suddenly she stopped. Right in the middle of the path were two big shoes, and those shoes went clomp, clomp. "Get out of my way, you two big shoes. I'm not afraid of you," said the little old lady. On she walked down the path. Behind her, she could hear those two shoes going clomp, clomp. A little farther on, the little old lady stumbled on a pair of pants, and the pants went wiggle, wiggle. "Get out of my way, you pair of pants. I'm not afraid of you," said the little old lady, and she walked on. But behind her, she could hear, and what do you think she's going to hear? The two shoes go clomp, clomp, and one pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. So if you guessed wiggle, wiggle, you were guessing right. Further still, the little old lady bumped into a shirt, and the shirt went shake, shake. "Get out of my way, you silly shirt. I'm not afraid of you," said the little old lady, and on she walked a little bit faster, but behind her she could hear. And if you're catching on, you're going to get to put it all together. Two shoes go, that's right, clomp, clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. And one shirt, do you remember the shirt? It said shake, shake. A little ways on, the little old lady came upon two white gloves and a tall black hat. Boy, she keeps crossing paths with all kinds of clothes. She came across two white gloves and a tall black hat. And the gloves went clap, clap, and the hat went nod, nod. Remember that. "Get out of my way, you two white gloves and you tall black hat. I'm not afraid of you," she said, and on she walked just a little bit faster. But behind her, she could hear, okay, this is where it gets hard. Oh, two shoes go clomp, clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. One shirt go shake, shake. Now the last ones, remember, two gloves go clap, clap, and one hat go nod, nod. Now, by now, the little old lady was walking at quite a fast pace. She was very near her cottage, and she was startled by, well, hold on. First, let me show you the picture. She was startled by a very huge, very orange, very scary pumpkin head. And the head went, boo, boo. This time, the little old lady did not stop to talk. She did not stop at all. She ran. But behind her, she could hear two shoes, you can say it with me, two shoes go clomp, clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle, 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 wiggle. One shirt go shake, shake. Two gloves go clap, clap. One hat go nod, nod. And one scary pumpkin say boo, boo. Oh, I'm covering up the shoes. The little old lady did not look back. She ran as fast as she could, and she didn't stop to catch her breath until she was safe inside her cottage and the door was locked. She sat in her chair by the fire and she rocked and she rocked. It was so quiet in her cottage before the knock, knock on the door. Should she answer it? What do you think? Okay. Well, she was not afraid of anything. So she went to the door and opened it. And what do you think she saw? She saw two shoes go clomp clomp, one pair of pants go wiggle wiggle, one shirt go shake shake, two gloves go clap clap, one hat go nod nod, and one scary pumpkin head go boo boo. I'm not afraid of you, said the little old lady bravely. What do you want anyway? We've come to scare you. You can't scare me, said the little old lady. Then what's to become of this? The pumpkin head suddenly said, looking unhappy. I have an idea, said the little old lady. She whispered something into the pumpkin's ear. The pumpkin head nodded his face, and it seemed to brighten. The little old lady said good night and whistled on her way to bed. The next morning she woke up. The next morning she woke up early. She went to her window and looked out into her garden, and what do you think she saw? Two shoes go clomp clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle wiggle. One shirt go shake shake. Two gloves go clap clap. One hat go nod nod. And one scary pumpkin head go boo boo. And do you know what they did? They scared all the crows away. So that was the little old lady who was not afraid of anything. What does that teach us? One of the things it taught me as a kid was, first of all, it's okay to be scared sometimes. There's a lot happening in the world, and a lot of it is really scary. And sometimes things happen at home or at school, or maybe you watch something on TV that scares you. It's okay to be scared. We're all like that. Even our moms and dads and our aunts and uncles, even me, all the grown-ups, we get scared sometimes. So don't think that it's ever wrong to be afraid. You know, a brave person isn't necessarily not afraid of anything. Somebody who's brave is somebody who's scared and still faces whatever scares them anyway. I'm scared of a lot of things, but sometimes I have to remind myself it's okay to be scared. And you know what? I'm pretty brave because I'm not afraid to face it. So always remember that there's always people around you that can help you. There's people that love you. We've got moms, we've got dads, we've got aunts, uncles, cousins, best friends. There's always somebody. You're never alone. And sometimes it can feel like that. And you know what? Sometimes that's what scares me the most. But when I stop and think about it, I realize I've got a lot of things in my life and a lot of people in my life that make me feel really happy. And so it makes those things that seem scary not so scary. And as we learned in the book, sometimes the best way to overcome fear is to laugh. I love to watch funny things on my phone, on my tablet, on my TV whenever I feel scared, things that make me laugh. And sometimes I even have a special song that I like to listen to whenever I'm sad or scared and I need to feel better. So I hope today that you learned that you have got so much around you to be happy about and not be afraid of. And if you ever need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. Bye-bye now.